Okay, so onward. We just got caught. We have a phantom behind us for some reason. I don't know where Garrett went to. Whoa. And supposedly Edna's in the car, so let's go ahead and do that. Second. Start. Yeah, keyring.
Lily discovered that the key to the asylum was still lying behind the windshield. Hopefully, the attendants weren't as careless when they were measuring out the psychotropic drugs.
Okay. Keyring. Sorry, my mic went really high for some reason. Okay. Roll behind.
Lily! Oh, thank goodness. I thought they'd caught you. Unfortunately, Edna wasn't as lucky. I saw how she was snatched and taken back to the institution. This gives us all the evidence we need. I will contact the task force leaders right away. It's best if you stay put until I come back with reinforcements. However, it could take some time, and I can't guarantee that Edna will still be alive when we finally get the green light. If we're lucky, Dr. Marcel will torture her for a while before finally dissecting her or whatever else it is he intends to do with her. That would give us some time. She'll probably have to part with a few toes or fingers.
What is up with this guy?
That's the way it goes. In any case, you wait here. I'll come and pick you up from exactly this spot tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, at the latest. Although the day after tomorrow is a holiday. But oh well, you'll see. Just wait here.
No. Not gonna happen.
Lily would have really liked to follow Garrett's instructions. But, well, there were excellent reasons for doing what she did instead. The institution's post-Victorian masonry work had a friendly air about it. It was almost as if the architect had tried to spell out, "Welcome," with bricks and barbed wire. This unspoken invitation found its culmination in a nearly overgrown back door, and Lily intended to graciously accept it. Exhausting the limits of her powers of deduction, Lily tried opening the back door with the key. But just as she approached the obstacle, she heard a familiar cackling. What a little scoundrel! The sneaky hamster had once again crossed Lily's plans. But despite this, Lily had no intentions of exacting a bloody revenge. Lily was glad. It was so rare that her friends got along so well with each other. Of course, this was also because she hardly had any friends. Much more important, however, was that the asylum key was no longer out of reach. It had fallen into one of the dark bushes. The key had fallen into the bush. The key had fallen into the bush. It was very dark in there, but Lily wasn't afraid. After all, it was just a bush.
Huh?
Yeah. Why did the child have to be so careless all the time?
Well, Chapter 3, The Asylum. Okay. I keep forgetting to look at the stuff. I just enter it, sorry.
Well, who do we have here? A little girl.
Looks like
Just
he's got a
stay where
bag
you
on his
are,
head.
okay? Hey, stop!
Doesn't look scary at all.
Hey, come back! Give up! You can't get away! Especially not against the current. Just stay where you are, okay?
I can't do anything. It says just row left into the waterfall, and that's the waterfall. I can't do anything to it. Row back to the jetty. So row back.
Hey, come back!
Triumphantly, Lily climbed the ladder. She had finally found a way to get into the institution.
Not so fast.
Although she was briefly distracted by a floating energy smartie, Lily was able to reach the ledge. Not a moment too soon as the ladder crashed down behind her, dragging the phantom into the pit with it.
No!
Fortified by the energy smartie, Lily was able to pull herself up on the ledge. Now her search for Edna could continue.
Okay, furnace room. Let's see. Oh, okay. Another puzzle, maybe? Oh,
The
wait.
map had more holes in it than Lily's socks. The mice there were apparently quite desperate.
Okay.
Who was afraid of the boogeyman? Right. Not Lily.
Hey, that's my fireplace. You shouldn't be here unless you want to bring presents.
Supposedly
or
this
sweep
is
the
from
chimney.
Edna and
Not
Harvey
that the
1,
soot is bothering
this
me.
guy.
That was the old Mr. Frock. The new Mr. Frock is enjoying the dirt. Ah, dirt. You see?
Okay, so...
That's Mr. Frock to you. And in case you're wondering what a piece of clothing like me is doing inside a fireplace, I'm acquiring soot. That's right. I used to be very fastidious about staying clean. But then this impertinent person came along and dared to spill something on me. The stains never came out. My clothing is black and greasy. My socks haven't been ironed. And I even have fleas. Karen and Bertram. I'd introduce them to you, but they're sleeping right now. I'm living in a sooty chimney. So what? I used to be very fastidious about staying clean. Now, I don't care anymore. You're now speaking with the dark Mr. Frock, who eats his gummy bears without a napkin.
Ooh, without a napkin.
Yes, I know that it's dirty here, so what? I love the cobwebs, the dust, and that rotting substance in the corner. I just finished combing it. I wouldn't dust here even if you put a feather duster right in my hand. You don't have a feather duster, do you? Stop! I don't want to know. You don't need to mumble like that. Ever since Dr. Marcel's accident, we can make as much noise here as we want. He's no longer interested in what's going on inside the asylum. All of his attention is focused on finding Edna. Somehow you remind me of a patient we used to have here. She was a little taller than you, and I think I remember 2 red horns and a tail.
Okay. I don't think that's where I need to be right now. I think I need to look through here.
Lily had had to use a feather duster in the convent on more than one occasion, and sometimes she secretly tried it. There lay a slice of Swiss cheese. There was never any cheese in the convent, mostly just holes. The idea was good, but Lily's arms were too short.
So you see a can opener, the feather duster, a chair leg,
A chair leg served there as a bar. There was definitely a good story in there that Lily would never hear.
pizza
Were
flyer,
there other Belgian pizza delivery services in the area?
telephone,
The idea was good, but Lily's arms were too short.
refrigerator,
The idea was good, but Lily's arms were too short.
and Dr. Marcel's credit card. It's right here.
Somebody had left their credit card in their coat pocket. A certain... Hey! That was Dr. Marcel's credit card. How about that?
Okay. We're gonna go to the chimney and see Mr. B-Man from Edna and Harvey 1. And get some lantern.
Moths fluttered around the dim light of the lamp. They were apparently searching for food.
And B-Man.
Lily had never seen such an unhappy man in a bee costume before, but she also hadn't really traveled much.
So we're gonna go down. And back down again. Then we're gonna use this on that guy. And go into that. Alright, and then we're gonna pull that out.
Lily had inadvertently broken off the leg of the chair. It was as pointy as a knife. Hopefully the funny little rabbit hadn't seen anything.
Huh?
But Lily, what are you doing there? Don't you remember?
You must not use sharp objects.
Just don't touch it, okay? See you around.
Okay, so now we're gonna take the feather duster. And the credit card. Take the pizza flyer.
Welcome to Spermie's Pizza Slices. My name is Pokey. Can I take your order? One on the asylum, is that right? I assume that we just shove it under the gate as usual. What toppings? Hello? Hello? Can I take your order? One with nothing coming up. Consider it done. It'll be about 30 to 45 minutes.
With
Have
nothing
a
on it.
nice
It's gonna take me
day.
30 minutes for that. Okay, we're gonna go to the can opener.
But Lily, What are you doing there? Don't you remember?
You must not use sharp objects.
Just don't touch it, okay? See you around.
Okay, and then we're gonna go to the refrigerator.
Yellow bananas. Blue blueberries. Red tomatoes. Green broccoli.
Okay. Okay.
The door was firmly locked. What was the funny rabbit doing there? He seemed not to have noticed Lily yet.
Huh?
What was the fun? He seemed not to...
Surprised to see me again? Yes, keep kicking. You won't escape me again. And now hold still until I've decided what to do with you.
Lily considered this option, but instead did the following.
Pull the rope.
Woogie!
Oogie.
Woogie!
The hell am I? Okay.
Lily had the feeling that these demons were getting bigger and more dangerous.
Well, you're very brave to come so close to me. Can't you see my teeth, my spikes, and my sharp claws? Didn't anyone ever tell you to stay away from sharp objects? That would be a tragic error.
Lily thought it was a bit cliche, but what was she going to do about it? Write a mean letter to Renee and Pokey? Lily didn't want to appear greedy. One feather would be enough, just like at Christmas dinner at the convent.
Stop that! Stop that!
Okay.
The door was firmly locked.
The pain! You dang brat! Look what you did! Don't just stand there!
Oh, what happened? Sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. Take the thorn. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened there.
Thanks. That was close. Uh-oh.
This demon had also made a mistake. It seemed that in certain situations, it really was necessary to handle sharp objects. Lily returned victoriously to reality.
Bonnie has this knife through his head. It's nice. Okay, so I'm guessing I need to unblock that one. And use that on him.
My eye! Damn you! You disobedient brat! Damn!
Lily fought for air. The phantom's grip was tight around her throat. Disobedient, it had said.
Okay.
Lily thought that he was a bit wishy-washy.
These are the colors of the houses in Harry Potter. I wonder if that's going to be a thing.
Viddy 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 whoosh! Welcome to the laundrette. That was your cue to say, this is supposed to be a laundrette, and I'll answer, of course! Oh, admittedly, it's a little rustic, but necessity is the mother of invention. Mother knows best. And now, we're doing our laundry in the urinals. Too wishy-washy for you? What other choice do we have? Exactly none. You don't have to, you know. Just make sure that the fabrics are separated properly. The toilet sanitizers really stay. We'll do the red laundry in the urinal with the red toilet sanitizer. Yellow laundry in the urinal with the yellow toilet sanitizer. Blue laundry in the urinal with the blue toilet sanitizer. And green laundry in the urinal with the green toilet sanitizer. If you want to try it, just show me some clothing with the right color. Then you can use the matching urinal as often as you want.
Okay.
It seemed the laundry there was neatly sorted and washed according to differently colored urinals. Lily thought that you can take cleanliness a bit too far sometimes. It seemed the laundry there, Lily
We're gonna take
but
the
that was
scarf.
pretty. The towel reminded Lily of one that Mother Superior confiscated from her.
I'm gonna take
A
the
bottle of
starch.
starch? Well, Lily could really use it.
And we're gonna take the knitting
Lily
needle.
liked needles. One time, she even secretly took one from home economics class. She kept it stashed in her mattress and only took it out at night when everyone was sleeping.
And we're gonna leave, I guess. Oh, we're gonna go to the role-playing round. Okay. What in the world? Scrap it, Yazo, Tatopoli, a box. Oh, red curtain.
The curtains had seen better days. At least better than Lily had seen.
Grab that.
Lily wondered why the man looked so sad. He had such awesome friends.
First, I'm gonna do this. Don't mind me.
The candle smelled wonderfully of honey and flowers. At least that's what Lily assumed. The flowers in the convent always smelled like insecticide. Lily liked to smell them nonetheless.
Take that. So these are people from Edna and Harvey 1.
He had a pot on his head and sat behind a propped-up piece of cardboard. That must be that god Mother Superior so often talked about.
My goodness, who do we have here then?
Another player!
Yippee.
Don't pay any attention to him! Peter just sees black all the time!
He was born that way.
That's true! Peter suffers from color blindness! goodness!
Struggle Jug. Well said, loyal friend. We all have our crosses to bear.
Oh, yeah? Do you all wake up every morning knowing that one day you'll lie dead at the foot of a traffic light?
That's
Not
nice.
exactly. But Druggle Jug, for instance, mixes up his blues and greens.
You can't really compare the two.
Your girlfriend Petra mixes up her yellows and greens.
She's not my girlfriend.
And we, King Adrian, mix up our reds and yellows.
You should have been there when we played the board game. Sorry, Peter almost choked to death.
I wanted to end my misery.
Afterwards, we decided never to play a board game again. Only fantasy role-playing games instead.
You decided that.
And what did we just say?
It's so exciting! We are a group of adventurers in the legendary world of Hope Motigore. Oh, please, why don't you join us?
Struggle Jug? Not so fast. If the fair maiden wishes to join us in battle, she must first prove herself worthy. She must complete a task that puts her heroic valor to the test.
Just tell her to order a pizza already, so we can get on with it.
So be it. She shall order us pizza.
I want broccoli on the pizza, but no tomatoes, please.
Struggle Jug?
Oh, no broccoli.
Struggle Jug?
Bananas aren't bad either, but I could just die for broccoli.
Oh, yes. Please do. For that, I'd even happily have bananas on a pizza.
You only eat blueberries anyway.
Yes, I like blueberries, but in this life, you never get what you want anyway.
Upon the order of the king, blueberries will be banned from the pizza. Instead, knowest that tomatoes will grace the pizza dough from now on.
But I don't like tomatoes.
Lily had heard enough. It seemed impossible to get a pizza that everyone liked.
You...
Struggle Jug? Yeah, you heard him. Bringest thou the pizza first, then thou may join us in play.
It's really easy. All you need are dice, pencils, paper.
And don't forget to bring a tendency for humiliating yourself.
Struggle Jug.
Color blindness.
Struggle Jug.
Don't, Droggy. You have to forgive him. He's colorblind, as we all are. Peter mixes up his reds and his greens. Adrian mixes up his reds and his yellows. Droggy mixes up his greens and his blues. And I mix up my yellows and my greens. Funny, isn't it?
Pillow?
You're probably wondering why Droggy has a green pillow on his head, right?
Struggle Jug? My goodness, she's right. What on earth are you wearing? You're embarrassing me in front of my new subject. Struggle Jug.
Yes, it is a little strange.
Wait until you've heard the explanation.
Today should have been Blue Pillow Day.
Struggle Jug.
Guess I picked that up.
Struggle Jug, I believe our guest is searching for the tyrant known as Dr. Marcel. Deliver her thy news. Struggle Jug, Struggle Jug, Struggle Jug, Struggle Jug.
Don't forget to mention the helicopter.
Struggle Jug, and was never seen again. Bravo! Well told, loyal friend. Since then, these lands have returned to the wise rule of a magnanimous king.
We can do whatever we want.
Does that mean I can finally sleep now?
No!
Okay. So I'm gonna go back to the maintenance room. And I have... Use the credit card on the can opener.
Dr. Marcel would surely be pleased. With the help of his credit card, Lily made some confetti.
Very nice. Give the feather
What do you
duster
have
to
there?
him.
A feather duster? Not that I would want to have a feather duster. Oh, no. No matter how pretty they look. Which doesn't mean that I can't hold it for a second. Just one little second. That would be completely harmless. Don't you think? Give it to me now. Ah, what a relief. And just look, I even found my old spare sheets. Here, go ahead and take it. You've earned it.
Alright. Okay, we're gonna stop here for now and continue on to the next one. Thank you for watching.